I've done a main course of duck breast with an agri-douce sauce, celeriac puree, and a caramelised Euchallot Tatin.
You know, when I saw this dish, I said, what is the season? Winter. Braised carrots, shallots, celeriac, and your sauce bigarade. I think it's fantastic what you've done here, just on thinking. Before even I look at the dish or before even I taste it, I know then she has made a perfect seasonal dish. Wonderful.
It is an amazing feeling that Jacques Reymond could tell me something like that. And I just hope that when you taste it, you taste the flavours that I'm trying to express to you today.
Thank you, Justine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. It's very good. Unbelievable. The lightness of this puree. Very good.
Good.
Oh.
Looks good.
The sauce.
Yeah, the big
with
rat.
the duck.
Beautiful.
That's the big advantage of that dish, really, I have to say.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And when you taste the sauce with the shallots,
Yes.
it makes the whole osmosis work together. Beautiful.
No, it's got a lovely mixture of flavours, each one sort of complementing the next one.
That interesting notion of a modern dish, that it's a hearty dish but actually eats quite light.
Yeah.
That you've got bags of celeriac flavour,
Yes.
loads of sweetness from that shallot, a good robust duck flavour.
Look how exciting it is when we get a dish like this.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
talks together. We get energy. We got pleasure. All the ingredients in one plate are working together, complementary to each other.
I'd like the recipe.
You like the recipe?
It's beautiful.
I'm the last one to take my plates in because it's the dessert, obviously. Hello. I am putting a plate of food in front of Margaret Fulton and Jacques Reymond. I am really nervous about what they're going to think of my food.
I've made a dessert of spiced orange layer cake with a white chocolate yoghurt ganache and almond crumble.
It surprises me that with 175 years of culinary wisdom sitting at this table, you'd try something you haven't tried. Was that crazy?
I just felt like if I put up, you know, the sort of homey desserts that I do for the boys, that they may not pass muster. And so I really felt that I did need to take a bit of a risk today to be at the level that I needed to be to impress people like this.
Well, thank you, Julie. Let's see what these three boys and this woman think of your work. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I didn't think that looked marvellous. I wasn't anxious to eat it. But once I did, it was just absolutely divine.
Yep, the ganache is fantastic.
Absolutely.
That combination of sort of biscuit crumbs and nuts and well-toasted pine nuts is very appealing.
Yes.
It's a combination
It's a that's why the combinations work well.
And the raw oranges.
Yeah.
Oh, works all together.
Yes, it's lovely.
I think probably there's only one thing left to do, and that's to score this dish. But maybe in a minute when we've had a couple more tastes. Well, I'll tally up our scores. I'll let them know your points of view tomorrow. The best three will go forward for lunch at Key. The worst two dishes will earn their cooks a trip to an elimination round. For one of them, a trip home.
Well, unfortunately.
A privilege and an honour having you here at MasterChef in the MasterChef kitchen, and to sit alongside the four of you and to taste is well, will be memorable for me for a long time. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Salute.
Salute.
Last night, Matt Preston hosted a dinner for Australia's culinary legends.
It was fantastic to have those 4 people say the things that they said about your food.
I don't care if I've just skimmed through, I just want to be in the top 3.
Now's the time to tell you how it went.
I'm desperately hoping I'm in the top 3, but in my gut, I know I'm not.
I'm going to reveal the scores from the highest to the lowest. So first of all, who won yesterday's challenge? The total points awarded out of 50 were 47. 47. The winner of yesterday's challenge is Justine.
All those extremely hard days, all those team challenges, all those invention tests, all those hours we've spent, the tears, the sweat, the blood, the cuts, the bruises, all worthwhile. Wow, 47. I don't believe it.
Justine, I gave you a 10 because I thought it was an impeccable dish, and that's rare for me to do.
Hey, Daddy, you gave a 10.
It was very delicious. Look, you weren't there, you didn't taste it, it was fantastic. Who else do you hope gave you a 10?
I would love if Jacques gave me a 10.
Cheong gave you a 9. Armando gave you a 9. Jacques gave you 10.
Did he? Oh. That's nice. To know that these people, in particular Jacques Reymond, could eat my food and think so highly of it.
Wow. Very good. Ooh.
It was so overwhelming.
The second highest score was also a big score. That person got 45 out of 50.
Maybe that's mine. Maybe that's mine.
And that person was Julie.
Oh, wow. And it is mine.
Margaret gave you a 9. Gives you an idea of how exciting that is. Yeah, I knew you'd love that.
Speechless. And so happy.
Andre, Chris Poe, there is only one spot left to guarantee you a place in the finals week of this competition.
Chris, the bone marrow, lots in Margaret's, very little in either mine or Jacques. The steak was overcooked. There was no acidity within the dressing. The salad was underdressed.
I let the judges down, and I think I let MasterChef Australia down. That's a devastating, horrible kind of feeling.
Andre, sexy presentation. And Armando loved this idea that you've not gone with a traditional gnocchi, you've gone with a Roman gnocchi, that's something that he personally feels is not seen on enough Italian menus. The problem with the dish is that Jacques, Armando, myself and Cheong all questioned whether the caponata was the right thing to sit under that gnocchi.
Yeah, it's the last elimination before finals. You don't want to come all this way and stumble at that last hurdle.
It was me, Chris and Andre, and we were just vibrating with fear.
Poe? What the judges loved about the dish was the technique you showed and the sweetness of those lacy pancakes. So you succeeded beautifully in those 2 elements. However, they all commented on the absence of those little touches that if you planned better, you could have put into the dish.
I can reveal that the third highest score was 42 out of 50. The dish that was awarded 42 points out of 50 belonged to Poe.
I'm really relieved, very happy, but at the same time quite devastated that Andre is in the bottom two.
So it's you and me.
Julie, Justine and Poe, congratulations. That's just an incredible result. The three of you now get to enjoy lunch at Key, but more importantly, you're all through to the finals week of MasterChef Australia. Well done.
The final scores, Andre, you got 37 out of 50. Chris, you got 33 out of 50.
Andre and Chris, sadly, the two of you are left to fight it out for the last place in that finals week.
Gentlemen, the hard thing in this competition is we're losing now great people. And I think that makes us all very proud that you've made it this far. And it also makes us unhappy that we're going to have to say goodbye to one of you.